it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the movie Black Widow. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. With that said, here's my review of the movie Black Widow. The opening scene with Natasha as a child escaping with her family was definitely a powerful way to start the movie. You could see how close her family was, so it was really sad to see Natasha and Yelena being taken, even though I knew that the family would reunite. Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh worked really well together. They did a great job at showing the different layers of Natasha and Yelena's relationship, how they would argue at times, but they still loved each other. And even though they weren't related by blood, they still considered each other sisters. And I also thought it was funny when Yelena made fun of the pose that Natasha would do as Black Widow. The next thing I say will spoil the end of season 3 of Stranger Things, so if you don't want to be spoiled, skip to the timestamp that's on the screen. When it was announced that David Harbour would be playing Alexei, I thought it was a funny coincidence since Alexei's a Russian spy and season 3 of Stranger Things ended with Hopper trapped in Russia. And I know I'm not the only person who thought that. It was really sad when Natasha told Yelena, Alexei, and Melina that their family wasn't real, and then Yelena said that it was real to her. I understood that Natasha was hurt that Alexei and Melina gave her to the Red Room, but I still felt really sorry for Yelena since she considered Natasha, Alexei, and Melina her real family. So it was understandable why she was hurt when Natasha said that their family wasn't real. So it was really sweet when Natasha told Yelena that it was real to her after they destroyed the Red Room. It was really upsetting when it looked like Melina betrayed Natasha, Yelena, and Alexei. I know that they weren't really related, but they did spend a lot of time together, and you could tell that Melina did care about them. So it was a relief to see the twist that Melina didn't actually betray them and that she had switched places with Natasha. It was understandable why Natasha was surprised when it was revealed that Taskmaster was Dreyfus' daughter Antonia, since Natasha thought that she had killed Antonia. I mean, I was surprised too, but when I thought about it, it actually made sense, since they weren't going to just mention that Natasha killed Antonia and not have that come back into play. So I was glad that Natasha was able to break Antonia out of her trance. I really loved the scene when Yelena was able to break the widows out of their trance and Natasha told them that they can now make their own choices. I would have liked to see the widows fighting against Dreyfus, but the fact that he's not controlling them anymore is still good. It was really emotional seeing Yelena visiting Natasha's grave in the post-credit scene. I mean, we all know that Natasha died in Endgame, but it was still sad to see Yelena at her grave since they're sisters. The one nice thing was all of the gifts that were around the grave, since it showed that other people had visited the grave too. Before the movie came out, I read an article that said that Julia Louis-Dreyfus's first appearance as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine was supposed to be in Black Widow, but since they had to change the release date, her first appearance was in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So my theory for what her scene was going to be was that she was going to try and get Yelena to join the team she's making. And I was kind of right, but in the scene we saw that Yelena was already on her team and her next assignment is to go after Clint. So it looks like Yelena doesn't know the whole truth about how Natasha died and that Clint wanted to sacrifice himself instead. Or she might know the truth but still blames Clint since he was with Natasha and couldn't stop her. I guess we'll have to wait until the Hawkeye series to see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys! If you saw the movie, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And if you want to see any of my future videos, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!